Most decorated free skier ever, now Eileen Gu takes her star power to Milan Fashion Week. Livorno, Italy, February 24. Eileen Gu crowned her Olympic Games with a gold medal on Sunday, saving her best until last. Now she is all set for Milan Fashion Week. China's free ski superstar started Sunday's women's halfpipe final with 2 silvers under her belt in Italy but yet to top the podium. After fluffing her first run in dazzling sunshine in Livorno, Gu upped her game, soaring to gold. Gu's 6th Olympic medal means she is now the most decorated freestyle skier in the history of the Winter Games, taking her clear of a tie with Canada's Mikael Kingsbury and Chinese teammate Xu Mingdao. The 22-year-old was the darling of the Beijing Olympics 4 years ago, where she won 2 gold medals and a silver, and she came to the Milan Cortina Games seeking a clean sweep. Gu came up just short in slopestyle and big air before finally clinching top spot in the Italian Alps on Sunday. The US-born free skier said she was proud of her achievements after taking a gamble by entering 3 events. She had not competed in big air for 4 years. "I have done something that I took a big risk in trusting myself and I'm glad that I did," she said at her post-competition press conference. "I walk away as the most decorated free skier of all time, male or female. I have the most gold medals of any free skier ever, male or female. And that is something that I'm so proud of. It's unbelievable to me. It's still surreal." When asked what sets her apart, Gu said she is not afraid to try. "I take big risks," she said. "And for the last 2 Olympics, it's worked out. But even if it hadn't, I think I left nothing on the table." Star billing. Gu is one of the few athletes at the Winter Games who transcends her sport, placing her on a similar level to US alpine star Lindsey Vonn. Her impact in Beijing was such that she featured in Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world in 2022. Last year she was 4th on the list of the highest-earning women athletes, according to Forbes, the vast majority of that earned through endorsement deals. Gu's social media numbers confirm her global reach, 3 million Instagram followers and 14 million likes on TikTok. And the posts also give an insight into a dizzying, action-packed life that features skiing, studying at Stanford and a fashion career. Now that competition is over, it's time for a change of gear. "It's Fashion Week in Milan," Gu said. "I have the other job, the other fashion thing. I'm really excited to just explore some other avenues, be creative, and explore my femininity through fashion, which is something I've always loved, and to kind of put that in juxtaposition with skiing and with sports. And I think they coexist so beautifully, and so I hope to represent that next week in Milan." Long term, her aim is to do something with global beneficial impact. "Right now, I'm young, I'm energetic," she said. "My body is like physically as capable as it can be compared to, 30 years down the line. So it makes the most sense for me to do that through the avenues that I'm exploring now, fashion, sport, and skiing." Despite her success, Gu is no stranger to controversy. She started her sporting career representing the United States, only to switch allegiance to China, where her mother is from, in 2019. That decision has divided opinion in her country of birth. The athlete gave an interesting insight into the pressure she is under earlier at the Milan Cortina Games, saying she feels she is carrying the weight of 2 countries on my shoulders. But she is confident that representing China gives her the platform to achieve her goals, pointing to a huge growth of interest in snow sports. "There are kids in China, there are girls in China whose lives are going to be touched by the beautiful and wonderful power of sport," she said. "So that in and of itself is absolutely measured impact that I think I had always wanted. I reached that goal and I exceeded it." Eileen Gu. From snow-capped peaks to Fashion Week runways, how the world's most decorated free skier redefines what a champion looks like. In a world where athletic greatness often stays within the boundaries of sport, Eileen Gu has shattered every expectation. She didn't just win medals, she made history. And now, she's about to bring that same fearless energy to Milan Fashion Week. A star is born on the snow. Imagine being the best in the world at something, not just once, but over and over again. That's the story of Eileen Gu, the 22-year-old Sino-American freestyle skier who has rewritten the record books. Born in San Francisco, Gu took her first turns on snowy hills as a child before rising through the ranks with astonishing speed. By the time she reached the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, Gu was already making waves. She became the youngest Olympic champion in freestyle skiing history, winning 2 gold medals and a silver, and the first athlete in her sport to capture 3 medals at a single Winter Games. But she didn't stop there. At the 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, Gu's legend grew even larger. Competing in 3 disciplines, slopestyle, big air, and halfpipe, she won 3 more medals, 2 silvers and a gold, and ended the games with 6 career medals, more than any freeskier ever, male or female. She didn't just win, she became the most decorated freestyle skier in Olympic history. 2. Beyond medals, a modern icon. In a world awash with champions, clarity matters. What sets GU apart isn't just how many medals she has, but how she lives her life between and beyond victories. She embodies a new kind of athletic icon, one who moves comfortably between elite sport, global influence, and creative expression. From adrenaline-charged runs in the halfpipe to high-fashion shoots in Paris, New York, and Milan, GU has become more than a skier, she's a global figure. She represents possibility, to be both a powerful athlete and a multifaceted public personality. She balances her intense sporting career with academic pursuits at Stanford University, a world-class education she earns while competing and traveling the globe. Her social media presence, millions of followers across Instagram and TikTok, connects her deeply with young fans who look to her not just for inspiration on snow, but for empowerment off it. That mix of ambition, authenticity, and versatility has made her attractive to top global brands. She's worked with Louis Vuitton, Victoria's Secret, Tiffany & Company, and more, not just as an athlete, but as a style figure and cultural influence. Now, she's bringing all of that to the fashion capital of the world. 3. Milan Fashion Week, a new arena. Ask any athlete where they feel they're most powerful, and many will point to the place where pressure meets performance. For GU, one arena has been the snow, where she flies above halfpipes and defies gravity. Now, she's ready to explore a different kind of stage, Milan Fashion Week. This transition isn't random, it's a natural evolution. GU has long embraced fashion as a form of self-expression. She's spoken about how style allows her to explore facets of identity and artistry that complement, rather than replace, her life in sport. When she said it's Fashion Week in Milan, I'm really excited to explore some other avenues, be creative, and explore my femininity through fashion, she wasn't merely talking.